Hi, I'm Nita Sanger, Director of Digital Advisory Services at Cherry Bekaert, and we are the advisors to ILTA as they set up the ILTA Innovation Hub. I am here with Andrea Markstrom, who's the CIO of Taft, Stettinius, and Hollister, and I have with me here Jim McKenna, Board of Directors for ILTA. Thank you both for being here and sort of talking about this. It's very exciting to be at ILTACon 2021. So, Andrea, just given your role as the CIO, would love to hear your thoughts as ILTA setting up the hub, and obviously given that you're the person who sees a lot of the pain points that you face in your day-to-day job, it would be great to hear some of your thoughts on that.
Yeah, thanks. Thank you, Nita. Thank you for inviting me to join you today as well. As part of the CIO for Taft, we're always interested in being at the forefront of innovation. And I think it's brilliant of what ILTA is doing, coming along with Cherry Bekaert to pull together the Innovation Hub. It allows us, as CIOs at firms, to go to a common space, to find the marketplace for not only legal tech, also services, and also for us to be able to contribute ideas and advice and insight in any way that we can.
So, but would you be able to share some of the sort of pain points that you see in your role within a law firm, not just for the business of law and for the practice of law?
Yeah, some of the pain points just within technology within a law firm, first is adoption. So within the Innovation Hub, it would be fantastic if we could partner with those legal tech vendors to help us find practical use cases to implement technology, as well as really solve that adoption issue within law firms. And it's all about how individuals within firms and within practice areas, the value of using that technology, how it can essentially make their lives easier. It can drive efficiencies, and ultimately for the firm, help us be more competitive and differentiate ourselves.
Awesome. Jim, given your role as the president of ILTA and one of the person who's behind the brainchild of actually launching the ILTA Innovation Hub, would first love to hear your thoughts on what drove you to do this, because I also know you double hat as the CIO of Fenwick West. So would love to hear sort of what were the sort of the two sides of what your role, and what made you sort of think about launching the Innovation Hub.
Like Andrea, we have pain points, and like Andrea, I'm a CIO by day, and then I spend some time at ILTA as well. There's an interesting opportunity here where many different people cross paths at ILTA, and probably similar to your firm. My firm is very concerned about improving the attorney experience, and one way to do that is the removal of annoyances. We also have the efficiency of how people work, and what can we do to make it so that more can be done easily in a given day. And then the last of which is, I would say, the client demands, which is also they would like to have things be able to scale, be predictable, and leverage automation, efficiencies, economies of scale, and all of those type of things. ILTA is uniquely positioned to help people like Andrea and I talk with people who have solutions to problems, and then work with other folks that can help them scale those ideas so that it can actually become a product that people can use very well.
Mm-hmm. I think it's a great point, Jim, about what you mentioned on client demands. We're seeing that more and more, not only demanding of different types of services and more efficient services, but also requirements in terms of what types of technologies are we using to streamline our delivery of legal services. What types of AI do we have implemented? So if the Innovation Hub can help us solve some of those client demands and requirements, that's fantastic.
And also, I'm in the area of innovation, so that's what I do, help business transformation and innovation. We also realize that the role of legal, for both for the law firm side and for corporate legal departments, is actually becoming even more critical as firms look to introduce new technologies or leverage things like AI, et cetera. And I think that's where technologies are becoming even more, and the role of the lawyers becoming much more critical on both sides.
Absolutely, and we need them to be a part of the conversation. And in fact, at Taft, they are part of our project team for any selection of new technology, and they're part of that conversation right at the forefront.
And so as the hub is getting launched, Jim, would you want to share what are the kind of things like CIOs like Andrea could actually help as you're moving it forward to make it more successful?
Well, there's a number of ways. One is traction. So Andrea is a respected individual within the community, and her time and attention is very valuable, not only to help people move forward and such, but also to bring your friends. And I'd like to think that I could help out a little bit with that as well. It's also really, really critical to be able to see with a keen eye what is treasure. So there's a lot of ideas out there, and we want everybody to have a fair chance, but every once in a while you come across something that, oh, that's a game changer. That would work really, really well. That might work really, really well at my firm. That might work really, really well for a particular practice, or that might work well for everybody. That's something that could be gold. Let's help that move along.
So thank you both. I really appreciate your taking the time. And for all of you who are watching this, if you're interested in hearing more and seeing more videos similar to this, please join the ILTA Startup Innovation Hub that's already out there. Become part of the community and become part of the dialogue. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.